Okay, welcome back. Did I... Oh, I gotta change. I was playing... I was playing with a controller recently, so... Interface controls. Turn the invert off.
Repair my ship? Please.
Okay. Whatever you say. I'm not authorized to pilot this ship. Okay. Let's go turn some wrenches, boys. Is that some kind of brig? Shucks. I'll just go ahead and help myself to an entire loaf of bread. Huh. What game is that for? I don't think it's for that Starlocked game. Well, let's go back into our ship, because I don't see a way to get over to that waypoint. Oh, down, there we go. I hope you're not about to jump with our ships docked, because that would be pretty fucking stupid. Chunks! Now that Terra Brew does not have actual liquid in it, correct? No. Alright. Landing gear control circuits. Repair. I'm just that good. You guys couldn't do that? You guys seriously couldn't just flip a lever to, quote, repair your ship? Excuse me, Co. Thruster control relays. Now see, that looks busted. Again, all you had to do is press a button, apparently. You guys are lazy.
Well, that looked painful.
Can I have your ship?
Thanks. That should get me home.
Those outlaw ships still need to be dealt with.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
What can you tell me about those ships?
Light armaments, not too fast. Pilots are gifted amateurs, but still amateurs. You'll be outnumbered, but they'll be damaged, which should even things up for you.
Just tell me where they were headed, and I'll handle it.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
Alright. You just gonna chill here?
They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout...
Cool, cool. Alright, well, you're welcome for fixing your ship. I guess I'll just go ahead and loot everything that I can, just because you didn't, you know, pay me. Cheese and tomatoes.
Oh, hurts.
What? Alright, is everybody doing their jobs? Everything in tip-top shape, I hope? I'll go ahead and take that bitten sandwich. I don't care if you're done with it yet, kid.
Yes?
Operation complete. Thrusters free.
I thought I said that I was malnourished, but... oh, okay. It's still green here on my health thing. I've got to find better beverages and alcohol. If I can hail that space station, or... uh-oh.
Time to die.
Target's craft drive is down.
Like fishing, like shooting babies in a barrel. Alright, let's let's loot these ships a bit before we carry on with our mission. Yeah, I seem to remember there was some kind of... Oh, you know what? I could have spent some points down in my little engine laser thing down there. How do I do that again? Is it shift? No, it's not shift. Okay, alt. Alright. Let's travel to Polvo.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
Can I hail Polvo Station? I guess not. Wonder why that is. Okay, open planet map. And we're gonna go to Hopetown.
Landing gear's ready.
I think one man made all of this. Nothing was here until we're on Hope.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Oh, you're okay, Vasco. You're the best, buddy. Looks like we got a couple points of interest. Now, do I go check these out or just continue with my mission? Let's continue with the quest. Ahoy, hoy.
I don't want to hear. Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own.
Alright. Let's see here. Sell a few of these things at least. That Grendel's not doing me much good. I'm just gonna sell it. I'll deal with that later.
Trade authorities always lie. Tells everyone you met the Ron Hope.
I mean, Ron Hope's, well, friendly. And incredible. But everyone on the factory floor bumps into him on occasion.
Excuse me. A little desperate here. This is such a long shot.
This was literally nothing until Ron Hope came here.
All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God.
Okay. Well, you wanted to talk to me. Talk.
Right. When I signed
do I-
on to be a
do I have
freight
to put up with
captain,
your
I was
quirkiness?
expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Oh, well, not my problem. Yeah, I'll be willing to help for a price.
I have
Might be willing to
credits
help.
and some other stuff. So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. Just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock, and minerals. Have you ever had a standard boring job just blow up in your face?
Sure. Sarcastically, something going wrong? Nah, that never happens to me.
Are you serious? Well, it's gone bad for me. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
So what are you actually shipping?
I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it.
Alright, tell me how I figure into this.
I'm getting to that part. Sorry.
Well, can we
A
speed this
tracker
along?
just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database.
Can I help you?
All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
How am I supposed to deal with the tracker?
I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but he may not give you any choice.
Why would I do that?
Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. But you, I mean, you're armed and look, well, awesome. I figure you could do a solid
I
for
do
the
look
little
awesome,
guy.
that is correct.
Girl. Plus credits. I did mention the credits, right?
How many? A tracker?
A member of the Trackers Alliance. You know, Bang Bang Dead or Alive bounty hunters?
I guess I'm Captain Fahim then.
You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Ron Hope's the best thing that happened to us.
Oh, thank you for letting me know that. That guy really wanted to get close to her, let's just say that.
Why did I ever take this job? Why?
Always something
It's
little
always a
around
good
you.
day.
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, It's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass.
So, nothing to do then?
No.
Good rules, I can respect that.
I was thinking of...
Then we won't have any problems. If you need weapons, the best defense is the only place in town.
I like you.
You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone.
How is it living in Hope Town?
There ain't any handouts here. You need to protect what's yours. But if you do, you can be your own person. I'll take that over being a corporate drone any day of the week.
Sure. Why do you have such serious merchandise?
A lot of my business is with travelers. Hope Town's the only patch of civilization anywhere near here. So I have to stock things that hit a little bit harder than home defense.
This is the way I like it. This is the way the future should be. Just go into a gun store, buy a gun, leave. Let's see what you have.
What are you looking for?
It's a cool looking gun. I like that. That's cool. Nothing right now, thank you, sir.
Howdy.
I'm assuming that buying weapons from vendors in this game is the same as in most other Bethesda games, aka borderline useless.
Okay. Hello.
Same with Fallout 4. There's maybe a few legendary items that sort of seem worth it, but I like getting the random drops better.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
They put up a good fight, but I got them in the end.
I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Nobody from Hope Tech reported the starship theft?
No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
Let's meet Ron Hope.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Trucks in space. Their motto always cracks me up.
Can I help you? Welcome to Hope Tech Sales. Give me your invoice. You got the financing set up already?
Who do you think I am?
Some middle manager talk? Like 90% of everybody I deal with. Listen, you may need to impress your boss and all, but I don't care. Let's just get this done as efficiently as possible, and I'll just tell everybody how amazing you were.
I am amazing. That is true. I don't have an invoice.
You don't? Wait, you're a solo outfit, aren't you? Okay. Nice. Well, what you need to know about our ships is they're from stern bow, built for reliability. Other star yards might got glitz or some weird crazy lines. With Hope Tech, you get people that care about you making that 300th freight run safely and on time.
What do you think about Ron Hope?
Listen, this whole system was nothing until Ron Hope came here. He gave us a purpose, a mission. Something we could be proud of. To us, this job is life. And the quality of what we make shows it.
I like the sound of Hope Tech.
A smart person chooses substance over form every time. Sound familiar?
No.
So what are you in the market for?
What can you tell me about your ships?
Our motto is, they're trucks in space. And captains pushing freight through the systems are our bread and butter. But Hope Tech builds solid. A lot of formidable scout ships and even military rigs use Hope Tech.
Let me see what ships you're selling.
Right away.
Now, that's a chonky boy. It's capable of carrying 4,890 units. It's very expensive. That's cool. Watchdog, I believe that was the same ship that I just tried to get from whoever that was in the canyon. Whoa. Surprisingly, not a lot of cargo capacity. That's weird. Is that a typo? This thing looks enormous. Huh. See, now this one carries 5 times as much. That's weird. I don't get that. Alright, maybe next time.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Mm-hmm.
It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade. As for parts,
Are you following me around? I saw you downstairs, I swear.
it's a decision that's gotta be put
Oh, don't mind me, just barging into Mr. Hope's office.
Workers like to play
We're
hard
also
here.
responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Virgin. That's a point great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the 3-star Rangers. At last. Yeah, good to see. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
So,
Splendid. It's a noble calling, being a 3-star Ranger. We certainly could use more of it.
certainly could.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory.
Hey, that's the same voice actor from
Justice must be
Oblivion.
done, and the sooner the better.
And probably somebody in Skyrim. I just can't remember who. I found your stolen ship on Montera Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hope. You can count on me.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Of course I do. A group of mercenaries hired a thief to steal your ship.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Was there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo hold. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. You can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Yeah. Those guys. Did anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
The thief had inside help. Know anything about that? Hope?
Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hope holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
I think we're done here.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on Hopetech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for.
I understand your position.
I hope so.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But, sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
I was hoping to learn more.
Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
What can you tell me about Ranger Price?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
How is Neon different?
Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative.
I don't need anyone's help.
It's not about need. In this line of work, it pays to use every resource at your disposal. Don't let pride get in the way of good judgment. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Keep your eyes and ears open. I'm not sure we got the whole story here.
Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Okay, let's go ahead and call that episode there. And in the next one, we shall head to Neon. We'll see you then.